we'll be looking at route number 1 today, driving in Wigston. So we're just approaching the junction. All I'm going to do is ease off my gas, start gently bringing my brake, clutch in, around 10 miles an hour, gear 1, get our mirror signal on, get a nice position towards the left of the curb, so it helps us with our positioning and our observations as we come towards the junction. Just nice and easy on our gas and gear 2. So next roundabout coming up, we're going to take our second exit right. It is a little bit tight, so we're going to start with mirror work, middle mirror, right mirror, get a nice little signal on. Just going to approach it, again gear 2, clutch just rolling down, rolling into gear 1 now, checking my right is a bit blind, and then just taking a nice easy turn. Gear 1 or 2 is okay at that, depending on your preference, but normally I was left at gear 2 there, so it's okay. Gear 1 if it's really tight. I'm going to take your next road coming up on your left, so middle mirror, left mirror, going to stick a little signal on. And this one, as it's a bit blind as I turn in, just going to drop into gear 1, literally just on my biting point, until we can see around this corner clearly. As that's a bit blind, don't really want to risk turning into that too quick, in case we couldn't see a car approaching us quite quick. On this road, a potential pull up on the left, just a normal stop, that'll be on level flat ground. So learners kindly give us away, so that's good. Give it a little thank you. So what we're looking out for here now, car parked on the left, which is obviously going to cause a little bit of obstruction. So we're just going to have a little stop, brake, clutch in, roll back into gear 1, leave ourselves enough room to get back out. And then at the end of the road we're going left, so we'll do our middle mirror, left mirror, signal, again rolling stop gear 1, position our car more towards the left, just look out for any cars coming from the right, and as it's cleared up, just move off again when it's safe to do so. So a little bit of obstruction on our side of the road again, the parked vehicle. So just gonna see what's happening ahead. Just like they're pulling up in the drive, that means we can just carry on, leaving enough room to get in. And just come back to our side of the road. So at the roundabout we're turning right, so middle mirror, right mirror. There's a pedestrian to look out for. If it's safe, I could just maybe let him cross. Just have a little few seconds, yep. And then as it was safe to do that, so right mirror signal, just going to wait for traffic from the right. There's a nice open junction, so we can see on that roundabout as you approach it. So normal speed limits on this road will be 30, as no signs are telling us otherwise, and we can go by the theory test rule that long as we've seen street lighting, that will be mandatory 30 miles an hour maximum speed. So as we approach the end of the road here, we're going to come to a little mini roundabout, again a very tight one. So what we're going to do is lower gear, lower speed. So middle mirror, right mirror, we're going to get a signal on. It's going to drop it back down to around 15 first, clutch in gear 2. It's going to have a little look down to my right, it seems pretty clear. Just going to carry on, just ease off your gas, ease off everything, and then just let your car do all the work for you. So I'm just driving down now, a few little speed bumps coming down. These ones do get a little bit tight, so either, I say normally gear 2 around 10 miles an hour should be alright most cars. But again, you don't want to be too slow because you'll end up stalling. So a bit of meeting traffic again, it's going to have a little stop, roll back gear 1, just back on our bike, a little bit of a hill, move back out into our space. So here, same, we'll just look into our space, slowing down a little bit, gear 1. These roads do get a bit tight. So normally a school zone will be quite busy, obviously peak times. So main risk around here is just a lot of meeting traffic, tight roads, leave enough bit of clearance from when we passing vehicles as well. Another little meeting situation, so we'll just enough space for both of us to get through there. So let's come back to our side. Speed bumps, just gonna try and balance one tyre on each one, just for a nice bit of a landing. Then So clutch goes in again, gentle brake. Let the passing vehicles go. Yep. And little mini roundabout coming up again. Don't want to be too quick. Just gonna keep it nice steady, just below 15. It's gonna do our middle mirror, right mirror signal as we're going right. Just bring my clutch in just as I approach the roundabout. Roll back gear 1. Let's have a little look for any traffic from my right. A few vehicles coming, so I'll just have to wait a little while. That's it, come around the roundabout. Now we have entered a mandatory 20 zone around here. Again, it's going to keep it nice and steady. Normally I have to leave it lower gear again. It saves us from changing two gears too many times. Leave it gear 2. Go just gentle 12 over the speed bumps. Try to keep your car nice and central. And just after the last speed bump, signs are changing again towards 30. So we're going to check a middle mirror again. We'll change the speed. Potential pull up hill start just on the left there. That's it, we're going to increase our speed again, back up towards around 28, 29 miles an hour. Keep a steady traffic flow going. And all we're doing now, just having a nice little look left, right, not too much going on. So then the car coming out of the junction. So traffic lights, these ones, obviously pedestrian controlled, so no one's pressed the wait sign, so we're okay in this occasion. Just going to have a little slow down. Checking for any cars that might be pulling out from the next junction. Bridge gets slightly tight, it's going to ease off the gas. Maybe if it's a larger vehicle, might have to even stop and give way. But at that point it was okay. So we're taking on next road on the left. So middle mirror, left mirror from gear 3. I'm just going to bring the speed down to around 15. Just drop back into gear 2. Just gently release my clutch as I turn into the junction. So seems like should be just enough space for our vehicles, both vehicles to get through. It's going to assess it, slow it down a little bit. It's going to leave it gear 2. It's a nice steady speed, about 8 miles an hour. That's it, job done. Another potential hazard on the left. Obviously all 4 tyres on the road off this vehicle, so this situation we're okay as well. No one's oncoming. Just gonna move out a little bit, car door length, and then back in. So all we're looking for here now, sharp bend coming up again. Not looking for high speeds, preferably I'd leave it just under 25 gear 3. Just ease off your gas on the bend so we're not too slow either. Can look through little gaps over the fencing, over the walls for any potential vehicles. Again, we're going into a little bit of a limit point on the left. The road's bending towards left, just going to follow it. Looking slightly tight ahead, so I'm just going to drop back down into gear 2, larger vehicle. So I'm just going to go through our space again. So steady, just below 15, gear 2. And that's nice steady speed around the bend, not looking for too much. Nice early brake in, going to a slow little stop, clutch goes down, roll back into gear 1. So these traffic lights will be turning right. It is a crossroad. So we're just going to check our middle mirror, right mirror. Lights have been green. There's a risk they could turn red. So we're just going to go through steadily. Just going to have to get through now. Middle mirror, right mirror. Then signal. That's it. Crossroad was clear at that point and went through. As obviously the lights were a bit amber there as we're going through. There's turning amber, but obviously at that point it weren't safe to stop. Sometimes it's safe to go through if it's too soon. So here we're going to go right at the next set of traffic lights. So middle mirror, right mirror. Seems all clear behind us. We're just going to make our way over in the right hand lane. Let's keep our signal until we get into our lane. So right now, don't really need our signal on no more, as the lane is only turning right. Again, driver preference, if you prefer leaving it on, that's no big deal either. That just keeps everything nice and clear. So again, we're at crossroads, but these are controlled crossroads, so we should see our filter light. When that filter light comes on, which is the arrow, it can point any direction. It can point right, it can point left, it can point straight. And the general rule of thumb, you can carry on as it's filtering traffic through. So again, all I've done, left my car. If you got obviously handbrake up, put into neutral. If you got electronic cars, you can just auto hold system, you can just put into neutral and just wait for the lights to change. A bit more friendly, eco-friendly driving. That's it, back in gear 1, move off again. Sharp bends, all I'm looking for. Gear 2, so we're not in gear 1 for too long. And that's it, nice wide turn, and then back on acceleration. Back into gear 3 and to build up steady speed. Obviously check your mirrors there in case anyone's trying to merge in from the right there, as there was 2 lanes turning into 1. So again here, just looking for like 30 miles an hour. Leave it nice, gear 3. And we obviously got speed limits coming up again, telling us about the speed signs, so it always helps look high and wide, low and wide. You'll see a lot of more speed signs, road markings, will help your awareness in your driving. So again, just leaving around gear 3, 27 miles an hour. I feel like it's safe for this road. Just a little bit of clearance from obviously all the parked vehicles on the left. Let's have a little glancing on mirrors again, see what's going on behind us. Just after the next set of traffic lights, we'll be turning left. So all I'm going to do is start easing off our gas around here. It's about 10 car lengths away. Middle mirror, left mirror, signal. I'm in gear 3, so I'm just bringing my foot brake to about 20 miles an hour. Clutch goes in about 18. Drop into gear 2 around 12, and then just ease off our clutch as we're turning in. Just give us nice control of our car. Just obviously again there, where a lot of cars there, so we could be hit with meeting traffic straight away as we turn into the road. So we're just looking for a nice bit of control as we're turning in. So we've got a situation, they've got the gap on their side, they're going into it. So I'm just going to roll into gear 1, so I'm turning right. So middle mirror, right mirror. So gear 1 on this road is going to be very beneficial for us as we turn in. The space is very much restricted, and it's pretty blind as we're turning in. Just going to leave that just on a biting point. We've got to keep nice control of the car. So on this road, a potential, most likely, reverse park, parallel park will be done on this road. Obviously, so look out for the hills, the downward slope. So again, 3 golden rules of parking: control, observations, and accuracy. So all we're doing, again, another little bit of a blind turn.